Shout out to all of you wonderful people that are watching. We got ourselves a very, very special video to react to. My name is Kit. Welcome to Chicago Reacts. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that ring bell notification. That way you're made aware when we upload new content onto our YouTube channel. And today we're doing something special. I am reacting to some Warhammer 40k content for something I haven't seen, but somebody tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, Kit, you got to see this. This is something incredible. Maybe it's the beginning of something grand." Now, I think we all know how we felt when we first saw Hell's Reach. So this is a shout out to the Warhammer 40k community and people who are going to become interested in Warhammer 40k community. I thought, wow, this is the first time I think ever we've seen, I guess, a compelling Warhammer 40k story done right and presented to the YouTube community for us all to enjoy. And I have to say, when it comes down to seeing people really use their intelligence, script writing, using editing, and so much more. Again, I know nothing about this, directing a film or, editing top tier projects, but I've been told that this is something worthwhile and something to pay attention to. Now, it's only the beginning, and this is only part 1. And it is titled Asteria, Part 1, Landfall, Havran.Digital. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Now, if they could put together something like this, and while it isn't long, I think they have potential to make something grand here. So, as always, as we say on this channel of ours, please, 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 for all the videos that we react to here at Chicago Reacts, we're very supportive of all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, and all the people helping us build this channel up. But we do ask our audience to please also throw in a like and a subscribe and a support for the original content creators that we react to. And again, look, I think this could be something grand. So, as always, when it comes down to something brand new like this, I'm going to let it play in its full entirety. And then I'm just going to break down some of the scenes that really stood out. So without further ado, since this will be a short video, I will play it and not interrupt it, but I will play it again and just bring in some points that I like, okay, if I see any. So what I want to say to all of you, if there's something that I missed or you want to bring up, please add it in the comment section below. And if this is the kind of content you like us to be reacting to, please give us your input. Yes, we do read the comment section. So without further ado, again, Asteria Part 1 Landfall by Havran.Digital. Let's go ahead and pull it up since I'm in charge of the 1s and 2s. Let's play this video. Oh, rest in peace.
Initiating release sequence 29. Squadron 301-Zulu 892.
Looking nice.
Release. Control, this is Zulu 892. Ready for release. Affirmative, Zulu 892. Happy hunting.
Okay.
First deployment, guardsmen.
Yeah, it's my first.
I wouldn't worry. It's a small backwater agro world. Where it is, the Navy's gonna have it wiped before we even touch down. This will be over within a week.
That's not how it works.
Useless to a throne, you know.
Don't worry. It doesn't have time to pay attention to any of us.
Not true. He will always pay attention to his loyal servants. The Emperor protects. Oh.
The Emperor protects. Always.
Arcadia's here.
All guards, be advised, ETA's touchdown is 1 minute. Be advised, Mayday, Zulu 875, we take incoming fire. LZ is hot, repeat.
Yo.
All right, Galvan. Brave will touch down and prepare for deployment.
The Emperor attacks.
Go. Hell yeah. Ha ha. Yo. Ha. Wow. That was incredible. Dude, that is so awesome right there. Wow. Okay, we're gonna pause here. Now, obviously, look, we always tell people to support the original content creators. I think this is the beginning of maybe a proper telling of a live action Warhammer 40K story. I mean, again, we got to see where this story develops. But I'm going to give points for being bold, brave, and actually putting something out here like that. And especially with the Imperial Guard. Look, I think we all have heard the rumors that possibly Henry Cavill will be directing a TV show or helping produce and be part of the main decision making for telling a live action Warhammer 40K TV series. Now, again, you know, I'm a fan of Warhammer 40K, and I know that there are bigger fans who are more diehard and know more about the lore than I do. But I know one thing when it comes down to television, you know, when it comes down to getting a normal audience to watch it, you know, normies, you know, you got to have a story that's compelling and where people can relate to the characters. And I think if you're going to do, this is my opinion, I would like to hear your feedback. But in order to tell a Warhammer 40K story or get people interested, you got to start with maybe something we can relate to, and that's maybe the Imperial Guard. Maybe. Again, I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong on this one, but let's face it, there's a lot of huge lore and stuff that's over the top that maybe a lot of people can't, you know, understand. But with the Imperial Guard, it's a good chance to really tell a fascinating story. But you know, I mean, if Game of Thrones season 1 through 4, and I'm gonna be generous with 5, can bring people in, and then House of the Dragons, at least in my opinion, was able to redeem or get people to fall in love with Game of Thrones, can pull it off with people, you know, following the lore about the dragons, the Targaryens, the White Walkers in the North. And I'm pretty sure, if done correctly, Warhammer 40K can tell live action series. And what this YouTube channel has done, I have to say, in my opinion, Havran.Digital, this is potential for some real greatness. Now, obviously, they need more support. Look, making Warhammer 40K videos, getting live action props, shooting on location, and, you know, making sure that everything is properly detailed, because I know that there are some Warhammer 40K enthusiasts that really want to pay attention to detail. It does cost money and support. So if you can support this YouTube channel, even by giving them a subscription, watching their videos, liking their content, hitting that ring bell notification, sharing their content with other Warhammer 40K communities, then yeah, absolutely. Let's see where they're going to go. Because remember, the film Hell's Reach, the animation, beautiful, on point. But we have to remember, it was first just white and black imagery, fading in and out. And then as it progressed, it got clearer, it got better, it got sharper. more attention to detail. So this is a little seedling that requires some nutrients, plant food, water, some good top-tier soil. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this YouTube channel can make something great. I wish them all the best. So as a promise is a promise, let's go ahead and just run down some elements, some things that stood out. So I'm going to play it again, pull up the 1s and 2s, and let's bring it up. First, I'm very sorry for the loss of your friend. But I got to say, he really contributed to something that I feel can be great. Condolences to his friends and family. Rest in peace. Cadia never fell. Cadia is right here. So, you know, to the director, you should have, like, right here, the heart. Cadia is in our heart. So there you go. I mean, Cadia never fell. Okay? So again, before Cadia fell, the Imperium sent troops to the agri-world Asteria to crush a rebel uprising. The troops included the 301st Cadian. 70 years after leaving Cadia, they arrive.
Initiating release sequence 29. Squadron 301-Zulu 892. Prepare for clamp release. Control, this is Zulu 892. Ready for release. Affirmative, Zulu 892. Happy hunting.
There you go. Now, obviously, I served my time in the Marine Corps, did 2 tours. Those helo rides, you know, you got a lot to contemplate about, think about, you know. It's that moment where you bond with your brothers.
First deployment, guardsmen.
Yeah, it's my first.
I wouldn't worry. It's a small backwater agri world. Where it is, the Navy's gonna have it wiped before we even touch down.
For those who served in the military, you know, hey, nothing ever goes to plan. Or to use a quote that I learned from the Marine Corps, Semper Gumby, be always flexible.
This will be over within a week.
I just don't want to die useless, Tuff.
And second of all, over in a week, I don't think so. But I really like the armor. We see the different face plates, the masks. We see the armor, the las guns. Some really good stuff.
Throne, you know.
Don't worry.
You're not going to be useless to the throne. You're a guardsman in the Imperial Guard. You're never useless. The Emperor is watching over you, and he is proud of you.
He doesn't have time to pay attention to any of us.
Incorrect. He always has time to pay attention to his loyal servants. And I better not see in the comment section below any heretics saying, oh, blood for the blood god. You know what? Here's some cornflakes. Or, you know, better yet, frosted cornflakes for corn. Maybe that'll calm them down. Oh. So, what I liked about that, too, we see the woman from Cadia, his girlfriend, having the features that most Cadians have, and that is the purple irises.
The Emperor protects. Always.
Cadia's here. When anyone asks you where Cadia's at, you point it right here. Lord Phaladon, you will suffer for what you've done. And again, with the Imperial Aquila right there, one eye open, one eye closed. Fascinating. Again, great attention to detail right there.
All guards, be advised, ETA's touchdown is 1 minute. Be advised,
I like how the Valkyries are also flying in formation. Anti-aircraft weaponry is being fired by traitors and rebels.
Fire. LZ is hot. Repeat, LZ. Look out!
Okay, again, awesome. The fact that they got on the automatic recording right there. Venerate the immortal God Emperor, as they should. As they should.
The immortal emperor who sacrificed to mankind. Exalt the immortal emperor of Asteria.
All right, Galvan.
Yes.
Raise will touch down and prepare for deployment.
Venerate the immortal emperor for his holy wisdom. Worship the immortal emperor. Welcome to Warhammer. The emperor attacks.
Hopefully soon. There you go. All right, so obviously we're seeing Lehman Russ battle tanks, or I know that Game Workshop came out with another variation called the Rogel Dorn, which, by the way, to the Warhammer community, I want an expert, so now's your time to shine. What's the difference between the Rogel Dorn tanks that Warhammer Games Workshop came out with and the Lehman Russ tanks? Because they... At the risk of being yelled at by a dedicated tank commander in the Warhammer 40k community, I do not know the differences. So what is the difference? Please, type your answer. I want detailed description in the comment section below. Okay, hold on. Let's rewind that real quick. We see ourselves a goddamn chainsword being used. My only criticism, and I get it, because budgetary reasons, but there needs to be blood and gore. Like, some guts need to spill out. But knowing, again, YouTube community guidelines, be like, this goes against family-friendly guidelines on YouTube. You can't show that. But that would have made this awesome. Like, obviously, like we see him, and he's like, he's screaming out there. That would have been great, but that's awesome that we see a chainsword right there. And it looks like looks like she's kicking some heretic wazoo. So there you go. But I would have preferred it. Like, let's say she used a chainsword. You know, there's blood and guts everywhere, and there's some entrails like right there on the sword too. That would have been a delicious spicy meatball. Yeah, right there. Execution. And I think we see her rank too, so there you go. Awesome stuff. Really loving the attention to detail. We're seeing a battle in the background, so obviously the Imperial Guard's going to win because, you know, heretics, traitors, and rebel scum are losers. So there you go. So created and directed by Seth Small. Fantastic work, Seth. So obviously, I hope you and your crew are very successful in getting more support for this channel. I am happy that this was like throwing up my attention. Be like, hey, Kit, you got to check this out. I love it. And I'm looking forward to seeing part 2, 3, and anything else that comes afterwards. I'm wishing all the best to your production team. This is something that I don't think the Warhammer 40k community has seen too much of, and that is live action content. We've seen CGI, we've seen, you know, standard animation, but live action, that's a challenge, and you guys crossed that Rubicon. So outstanding work, really outstanding work, and I hope to see more of it. I am sorry for the loss of your friend who helped design the las guns. But this has potential for greatness. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else you guys and gals do on your team. And I do urge my audience, hey, especially the Warhammer 40k community, look, let's embrace this. I mean, this looks like something that could be some really good fun and some entertainment to watch. So if you can, please be sure to support the original YouTube channel. Shout out to the director, Seth Small, who put it together. And as always, my name is Kit. The God Emperor of Mankind Protects. After all, Chicago Reacts is a pro-Imperium of Mankind YouTube channel. And as always, keep your heads on a swivel. Keep on fighting. The Emperor will never let us down. Do not waste what the Emperor provides. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep on winning. And take good care, folks. I'm out of here, and talk about a wonderful surprise and a great video to react to. I love Warhammer 40K. It's the best. It's the best there is. This put a smile on my face. It's been a tough week. I'm glad to have found this. Shout out again. It's called Asteria Part 1 Landfall. Check them out. Bye-bye.